Hello, this is the first edition of Info. I've been wanting to make this series for a long time. This is basically about kids that I grew up with in Westminster and friends that I know through friends. Just kind of had the idea for the series, and I wanted to make something that encapsulates what it's like growing up in Westminster and what it's like growing up in a beach city that is close to Huntington but not necessarily at the beach. So, hope you guys enjoy it. This first episode is about Hunter Chrysostomo. I've known him for quite a long time. We met, I think, basically in like second grade over Yu-Gi-Oh cards. So, that was like 2003, 2002 maybe. Yeah, I mean, I've grown up with Hunter for a long time. I mean, we skated together a lot, and it's been kind of cool seeing him transition his lifestyle completely. He started out, as like kind of like what he says, as a skater that was just eating, maybe, not the healthiest stuff, and he's starting to live a lifestyle that's very much different than what he was used to living. So I think it was interesting that I got to, spend some time with him throughout the day. We ate strictly vegan the whole entire day, which was kind of cool for me since I've never really done anything like that. Yeah, I mean, Hunter's a really cool guy, and he's been really making a lot of strides to change his lifestyle and to better his life. He's come from a really difficult situation, so I really respect him a lot, and he's probably the most changed person that I know that's my age. So I hope you guys enjoy it.
Those clips for Instagram, because like when there's a board just like stationary and they walk up and do a trick and then just land and then walk off, because how like people like they're just like they just land and then just step off. Like first grade, so fucking weird to think about. In like third grade, Miss Kane and Miss Sobiak. I remember Miss Sobiak, she like on the last day we went inside the teacher's lounge or whatever, and she got me like a fuck ton of candy from the vending machine and gave me like $20. She was nice. I feel like if I had her now, if I ran into her, I probably wouldn't like her though. So I was skating like 4th and 5th grade. I started with Brent again, because he used to skate when I was little, and he used to also. And then I think I saw you once skating here, but you were doing like old school. And then we got your real board, and you learn how to fucking do tricks like instantly. With me, it took me like a year and a half, 2 years to learn how to kickflip. First time we filmed with your flip video, when we filmed the first skating video, and it was like bad skating, Hunter is sicky sicky narnar, or something weird. Yeah, because E-skate was like the Garden Grove Sequoia. And I remember I had a game with, who was it? Who was that really good guy that did the tray flip sex changes?
It wasn't Chris King though, was it?
Yeah, Chris King.
It was Aaron.
And Aaron. I
Yeah.
played them in a 3-way game of skate, and we all got to T.
Yeah.
And then he beat us with tray flip sex change.
That's what it was.
Yeah. And then I remember that was like when I pretty much started like skating with you guys, because they were just like, oh shit, like he's good at flat. So that was 2007, and then Battle of Sequoia happened. Then you broke your arm and started filming instead. Dude, that was so gnarly, because I remember like you were trying it for a long time, and you kickflip, and you landed like back here, and I remember just hearing you fucking scream, and then you rolled over, and I saw your arm, and like the bone was hopping out of your fucking arm. You screamed, and you're like, fuck, well at least I kept trying. And that was it. Called your dad, and your dad was like, no shit. Came, and then someone else was there, and they called the ambulance, and they both showed up at the same time. Your dad was like, nah, we're gonna drive you, because that's just like a few $1,000s just to get to the hospital. Didn't they pop it back into place, and you had to like bite on some towel?
That sucked.
Dude, I can't even imagine that shit.
That was garbage. I hated that day.
This should be filmed. Oh, dude, on this ledge. Not ledge, but fucking curb. River used to fucking shred it, and now River is like one of the only ones still shredding, like way harder than anyone else. And Steve is so sick too. It's so funny how like that 90s like skateboarding is like back in. Like the shoes that we used to like make fun of, like that. We'd make fun of honestly like even a year or two ago. Like the fat globes and DCs are like in now, you know what I mean? Not skateboarding in general, but like there's a certain scene in skateboarding and just like fashion in general where it's just like who can fucking out weird each other's swag. You know what I mean? Like whoever dresses the fucking weirdest is winning. Which one was the first one? Oh, so I remember the first one a lot. Oh yeah, that was when I lost. Yeah, so I remember David, it was David versus Legion of Doom, and he did that, was like big hospital flip or something?
Yeah, and it knocked everybody out.
Yeah, knocked everyone. No one could, I don't understand that trick still. And then we played, and I remember it was dark, and I think your parents rolled up at some point?
With the camera?
With the camera, yeah, and they shined the lights, yeah. But yeah, David got out first. I remember, I think Chris was trying Ghetto Bird, and I was trying Tray Flip Rewind. Because like hard flip was his trick and tray flip was mine. And then neither of us ended up getting it. And then I think first try, he landed fakey bigger flip. And that was it, yeah. Got kind of close, but that was it. I don't remember. I probably spent on fucking food. That was like McDonald's for like a week right there. That's what skaters fucking live on, dude. Like I feel like no matter how rich a skater is, they'll still eat the grimiest fucking food. Like skaters just live off of like McDonald's and Taco Bell, yeah. No matter like even the richest skaters, except for like Dean Williams, because he's like all about health. But like I feel like everyone else just eats shitty and just burns it within like an hour of skating. Like skaters like the unhealthiest fuckers, but like are still somehow like in decent shape because they're like constantly being active. Maybe I can't do it.
Did you just roll up and do that first try?
Yeah. I beat Chris. You know what we should do at some point today? Get food. So cops used to come here all the time, security used to come here all the time, and looks like they might come right now. Fucking dumb, but pretty much it's pretty dope. There's like a mani pad right there, and then you get like 2 or 3 tricks, then you got another mani pad. It's pretty sick. Throwing many boards and snap many boards here because the lines are fucking stupid. Finally like almost get it and then just fuck up on the last trick. 2 minimum, probably like 3 or 4, you know what I mean? And then by the time you get to it, you're already exhausted and you're hoping to land the mani. Because like, flat game isn't always on point, so you fuck up on the flat ground tricks and you get to it finally and then you just fuck up and then it's just irritating. You throw the board on the ground, you snap it, then security comes and then you yell at security. And it's just this big fucking loop. I don't even know why we used to skate here, this place sucks.
You know?
The mall, we can go in there, AC, chill. And the water at Best Buy was so cold. That's what it was. It was cold. It's not cold anymore. I went there recently. I think they're like they're like following someone or some shit. Because cops are just going in circles. And then the security guard had the lights on. Like memories. I remember I filmed the line in the mall before.
In the mall?
Yeah.
That's
or
crazy.
Like Dally or something. This is the spot. Schmidt?
Yeah, let's go to Schmidt. I don't know.
Fuck.
sweaty.
Oh, I should fucking feet smell. Quality. Because I feel like a lot of like Garden Grove kids didn't really come here. You know what I mean? Has Chris ever been here? That's what I'm saying. Like I feel like it was just mainly like Westminster kids. This used to be, I used to come here like almost every fucking day. And I remember one time I was here with, I think it was River, Edgar, and Arthur. And cops came here because someone called the cops on us. Then like there were like 4 cop cars that rolled up, and they're like, "All right, we're gonna ask you to leave." Blah 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 blah. They sat us down first though. Then they asked us to like, "Oh, like, do you have any questions for us?" And I was like, "Yeah, I do." Like, why the fuck? Like, is it really necessary to have like 4 cop cars come here when there's just like a couple of like teenage skater kids? And like, he got super fucking mad, and I was like, "Well, I mean, you guys just have like better shit to do. Like, isn't there more important things going on in the world outside of like a couple kids skating at a fucking school?" And they told like River, Edgar, Arthur, one of them, like, "Yo, your friend better shut up, or else we're gonna fucking arrest you guys." And that was always fun, getting cops called and just talking back. It's like the highlight of like skateboarding days. I feel like that's like the infamous skateboarding thing. You know what I mean? Just to be a fucking dick to like everyone that tries to ruin your skateboarding day. Just grimy food and just acting like an ass. Like, that's skateboarding. It's fun, dude, because like you could literally just, you don't even have to do a trick, just 2 manis.
Yeah.
And imagine like if this spot was like if we still skated, how poppin' the spot would be. Because this is like trendy Instagram spot right here. Zoom in, trap music, foot coming off type shit. Like, this would be dope. Dude, I have like hella bruises already just from skating today. Oh. When we were skating one time and I laid down, you're like, "Hunter, I'm just gonna fucking make a montage of you laying down." Because whenever we go to skate spots, I just fucking lay down at some point. Dude, at work, they always have like because we always do like intro questions and shit when we're on like conference calls and like when we have meetings and shit. And like they do like favorite childhood memories sometimes, and I always talk about like how we used to just get like fucking gangs of people and just like mob everywhere. There'd be like 20 of us just fucking skating from like Westminster to Garden Grove and shit. Like, so much fun. Because everyone would just be on the same schedule. It's like all we do is go to school like Monday through Friday, certain times, so everyone could just kick it whenever. I just wanna feel it. So bright.
B-roll.
Yep.
Are we gonna do a liner now?
I mean, we
On a
can.
2-star?
The line on the invisible 2-star.
Hypothetical. You ready? I'm gonna manual it. Everything went down here. It was like, this is where the 2-star was, man. Like, if we weren't skating at Sequoia, like the Westminster kids, we were skating here. Yeah, this was like the spot if we wanted to skate anything besides flat ground. You know what I mean? Because it was like Sequoia to just be like, if we just want to like kick it and have like a big group most of the time. But then when we come here to be with like Russell and like Jacob and stuff and like Galvin. And this is where Jacob Blockdeck would do like the weirdest stuff, like switch big hard flip down the 2-stair and stuff.
Completely slayed it.
Yeah, dude, it was gnarly. The spot over there, like the ledge with the sidewalk. Who is it? Galvin and Jacob did it, right? Oh yeah, Justin. Oh yeah, dude, and he was trying to freaking jump off all the way off the roof. Like, jumps off a roof. That's insane. Oh man, there's a lot of stuff that happened here. I came here, so I remember the first time I came here with you guys, I thought it was a 3-stair because I came here with Brent once before, and 2-stair was just like way too massive for me, so I couldn't even do it. And then I just remember it being a 3-stair, and we got here as a 2-stair, and then started off just like alling up it and then doing a trick off, and then eventually we got like better and we were able to do like manuals on it and stuff down at Eastwood. It was like we'd have like massive games of skate too that Jacob would always just win. You know what I mean? Because this was a spot, you know what I mean? Like this was like, I feel like everyone had their spot, and this was definitely Jacob's. This was his territory. It was like I remember I saw it in like a Seva video. Kevin Romar too. The blind skate team, you know what I mean? Like they'd come here. I've seen Cody McIntyre on it too. Just like the blind team would come here, and I remember the ground was like a lot smoother, and now it's all like, yeah, like new concrete, can't slide, can't do anything. Like I just remember everything was super waxed, and the corner just smelled like pee, because everyone would just pee in the same freaking corner. It was so gross. And then we'd go over there and play skate, and like you'd slam, and you'd already be upset that you fell, and then you'd just land in a corner that just smelled like pee. So it just made it like 10 times worse. And I remember we'd just get Arizonas and chips and just sit on like the little curbside and eat our garbage food and then come back and skate. I don't know, man. Yeah, we just went to the spot first that I could say like the most about. Sequoia. I'm sore.
Let's see it, LeBron.
Oh, look at that wind, bro. That one